No, see, I've been under the weather. I've been trying to get over this cold, man. Hey, man, the Memphis weather ain't no joke, bro. You know what I'm saying? One minute it's warm, it's nice outside, and this minute it's cold. You know what I'm saying? If you stay in Memphis, man, you already know, bro. Memphis weather get you sick quicker than a motherfucker, bro. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I like to reintroduce myself. I've been gone for a minute, but I'm back. Like I said, just getting over some things. You know what I'm saying? I still ain't 100%, but I'm better than what I was. But as you know, this your boy Big Dog Barker, straight out of Memphis, Tennessee. You know what I'm saying? And over here, I'm your relationship wealth coach. You know what I'm saying? We invest in love and success over here. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to keep it real with you guys at all motherfucking times. You know what I'm saying? So hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button if you ain't already did the three. You know what I'm saying? But since I'm back off my hiatus or whatever the case you want to call it, you know what I'm saying? I want to talk about the number one topic that's going on for the past couple of days. And my opinions of this topic. So, for all those that do or don't know, Fresh and Fit, CEO Fresh, the opposite of Myra, has went and got an Asian fitness model off of IG pregnant. And if you've been keeping up with everything, you already know she done put out the text messages, she done put out the audio, she done did everything putting CEO Fresh on blast. You know what I'm saying? And in my honest opinion, she ain't do nothing but show the world how some of these red pill poppers navigate with women. Cause when I heard it, I think Duke the Don was the first person. Yeah, he had to be the first person I heard say something about this. He broke the story for me. That's who I heard say it first, Duke the Don. Shout out Duke the Don. When he broke the story, he ran the text messages between her and Fresh. He ran the audio that she had of him and her talking. She just put Fresh on blast for the things he was doing and the things he was saying to her. And then y'all had to excuse me. She was putting him on blast for the things he was doing and the things he was saying in order to get what he wanted out of her. And I sat there and I was listening to this on Duke the Dawn, and I'm like, CEO Fresh, according to them text messages, according to that audio I heard from Miss Daisy, is that, my guy, you using elementary blowing smoke up this female ass just to get some box. You blowing smoke up this woman ass just to get some pussy. You sitting up here, you running boo-boo game to her, talking about that you can see her, you can't see her with nobody else but you. You want to have babies with her, you want her to move down to Miami with you. You sitting here saying all this boo-boo game that niggas like me was saying back in middle school and high school to get some pussy. This right there let me know is that, nigga, you ain't been getting nowhere till you got some money. If you run a game like that on grown women just to get some pussy, you just like, that's just like Martin Lawrence on Thin Line Between Love and Hate. When he was fucking around with Lynn Whitfield. And Lynn Whitfield getting him everything he want. But in order to get everything he wanted, he had to tell her, I love you. Player, on Thin Line Between Love and Hate, Martin Lawrence. What's going on? The thin line between love and hate, Martin Lawrence. Player through the whole movie. When he got with Lynn Whitfield and saw what Lynn Whitfield was about, he wanted a piece of that. But he couldn't get what he wanted until he told her he loved her. And then when he said he loved her, the gates opened up. He would get everything he wanted. He ain't had to go to work. Whatever he wanted, he snapped his fingers, he could get it because she was going to give it to him. All because he said he loved her. But when he started playing around with Regina King, and he started catching feelings, he was out late for Lynn Whitfield's birthday. He didn't come back, and all that right there. And then she started putting two to two together because you all out with another chick that you grew up with, that you starting to feel, you starting to like her a little bit and all that right there. Y'all start vibing and shit like that. But you forget about the female you told you love too, to get everything out of her pocket, her body, her money. So now, little crazy ass Lynn Whitfield, who told you in the beginning she damaged, she been hurt, and all this type of shit right there. Oh, you forgot about that shit, right? You forgot about the shit Lynn Whitfield told you. That she been hurt before, she been damaged by other niggas in her past and shit like that. You forgot all about that shit because you wanted what she had. But you over here on the other side, you playing boo-boo game with a chick you grew up with. Y'all get the vibe, and then you like, I'm gonna be with her instead of Lynn Whitfield. And you think Lynn Whitfield was going for that? As much, Lynn Whitfield had so much shit going on, bro, you were crazy. But you violated her for a female you really wanted to be with. You had to go through hell and high water with Lynn Whitfield because you wanted what she had. You didn't really want her, you wanted what she had. The other chick you playing with, you want her because you want her. You seen her all your life. Y'all finally got of age to where it wasn't nothing else holding y'all back. But you just being real with her and she being real with you. You get to doing that right there. And ain't nothing wrong with that. That cool and all that right there. But you done let loose a wild animal over here with Lynn Whitfield. And she was going to no extremes to fuck your ass up. You knew that. Every little thing that was happening to you, you knew who was behind it. And you didn't know how to fix that shit. You didn't know how to really fix that shit until you got kidnapped and was in that hot tub facing the deletion. And your partner had to come through with your gal, had to come through just to save your motherfucking ass. You feel what I'm saying? So you taking that situation that's created off a movie. You taking this situation, now we have this situation right here where this motherfucker, CEO Fresh, had to literally tell this Asian IG fitness model, I love you. I want to be with you. I want to have kids with you. You literally told this female whatever you had to tell her to get the pussy out of her. To get the pussy out of her. And now she come up pregnant. And she telling you she want to keep the baby. You like, nah, I don't want to be a father. I ain't ready to be no father. I ain't ready to have no kids. And you know what Shawty told him? My guy, I can't tell you don't want to be no father if you keep on shooting up the club. I can't tell you don't want to have no kids if you keep shooting up the club. Make that make sense for a nigga that got sense. How you constantly shooting up the club, unprotected, reckless, just busting. And in your head, you thinking that, well, we both believe you weren't gonna get pregnant. Did you have any tests that say that your soldiers wasn't at attention? Did you have any tests that say she couldn't have kids? No, you didn't. You're going off assumptions because you fucking on her raw, you shooting up the club, and she ain't getting pregnant. So you just have some miraculous ideas that, oh, well, shit, she can't get pregnant. You ain't got no proof that she can't get pregnant. It's just that she didn't get pregnant when you was shooting up the club to that one time. That's all it takes was that one time. Now she pregnant. She telling you she pregnant. Now you like, I don't want the kids. But why you keep shooting up the club then? Why you not practicing safe sex if you don't want to have kids? See. So I'm on the ceiling. Oh. Oh. Might be a little dust, might be a dead spider, I don't know. One or the other. It ain't live. That's that's a dead spider, bro. Something like that. I get it. Appreciate that. What am I talking about? Just keep listening. You'll find out. So anyway, this motherfucker had to tell this little Asian chick that he loved her, had said all this boo-boo game to her just so he can get the pussy from her. Then when he got the pussy and got her pregnant, he don't want no parts of the baby. He don't want no parts of the baby after he done shot up the club 1,000,001 times. Sitting up here thinking she can't get pregnant because she didn't get pregnant the first time you shot up in the club. Like, come on, Fresh. You a grown ass man. You should know better. She should know better too. I ain't gonna say she's just an innocent victim. She should know better too, but Fresh. You and motherfuckers like you preach this red pill shit all motherfucking day on your channels. You preach this shit all motherfucking day on your channels, and y'all don't practice this shit. It sound good to a bunch of young niggas, a bunch of millennials and Gen Z niggas that have no idea of how to deal with women in today's market. It sounds real good, because that's who your audience is. Your audience ain't niggas like me. I'm not your market. I'm not your audience. It's the niggas in they early 30s, in their 20s, some 18, 19-year-old. That's who your market is, not me. And you sitting around telling these motherfuckers this red pill shit, and I'm gonna throw you a bone on this. And I've been saying this shit for the past couple of days. Some of them conversations are needed. Some of that red pill shit is needed for these young niggas that don't know no better, because they ain't got nobody telling them shit. Their daddies ain't in the house. They older brothers doing the same shit they doing. Their uncles and granddads and cousins ain't telling them shit. They tell them their version of how to be a man. I get it. I grew up the same motherfucking way. My daddy wasn't in the motherfucking house. My granddaddy told me he wasn't shit. My daddy told me he wasn't shit. My stepdaddy wasn't shit. So I ain't have no real idea of how to be a quote unquote real man from none of the motherfuckers in my house. I had to learn how to be a man according to what the streets told me. According to me bumping my motherfucking head when dealing with women and shit like that. That's how I learned how to deal with women. By bumping my motherfucking head. You know what I'm saying? So now you telling these young niggas how to deal with women, and some of that shit be correct. Because just like I said not too long ago, is that the message ain't the fuck part. Because some of us men, we live in them type of ways anyway if you a real nigga. If you really call yourself a man, you gonna move according to some of that red pill shit anyway. You don't need a Rolo Tomasi or a Fresh and Fit or a Donovan Sharp or Kevin Samuels. You don't need them niggas to tell you how to move as a man if you already moving as a man. You don't need them. If you already moving in that direction anyway. But some of y'all motherfuckers need them type of individuals. I get it. You need some coaching. You need somebody to come in and give you a game plan on how shit supposed to work. I get it. I got it. I understand. But the thing is the motherfuckers telling y'all this shit ain't even practicing what they preach, my guy. They ain't even living the life they're telling you to live. They with the shit. They went to shit. First time I heard about Donovan Shaw. Okay, Donovan Shaw, red pill motherfucker. Woo, 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 woo. Telling you motherfuckers not to marry a baby mama. Then that thing got know this motherfucker married a baby mama. An older baby mama to be exact. Not no young baby mama, an older baby mama. And he just spent the whole, I don't know how long he was doing this shit, but he kinda telling you motherfuckers not to do it. And he ended up doing it. So I'm sitting up here looking at Donovan Shaw about his motherfucking self like, bruh, you's a liar. You're fake. What you preaching ain't even what you practicing. Rollo Tomasi that created the rational male, the godfather of this red pill rhetoric, you a married motherfucker. You married. And you been married more than 20 years. And you sitting up here telling niggas, telling men how to move as a single man when you been married damn near 30 years. That don't make sense. That don't make a lot of sense. You fresh and fit, you motherfucker tell them off for go get their money up, go hit the gym, go do this. Yeah. And y'all literally on sugar baby sites, IG, OnlyFans, getting these women to come to your show. And from what I'm hearing, they can't even get on your show without giving you a little pussy. These motherfuckers y'all listen to that have all the answers ain't even living the life they telling you to live. And y'all eating this shit up daily. Slowly but surely, you eating this shit up day in, day out, day in, day out. And the more and more they get exposed, you have them motherfuckers trying to defend them. It's like, bro, I have nothing personal against none of these motherfuckers. They ain't did shit wrong to me for me to come after their motherfucking ass, for me to insult their motherfucking character. They ain't did shit wrong to me. You feel what I'm saying? They ain't done nothing wrong to me for me to insult them as a person. Far as I know, they're the best people in the motherfucking world. We don't have conversations. But for the simple fact of the message you sending and you being the messenger that don't even live their life, it's kind of hypocritical. That's one of the things I say about preachers and politicians is that, yeah, you go to church every motherfucking Sunday and you sit up in church and you listen to your pastor, your reverend, whatever the case may be, tell you a whole sermon. He picked a little verse out the Bible and you get to making a sermon about this motherfucker and you listen. Now, the message ain't wrong. The message don't be wrong. The message is thought-provoking, it's self-improvement, it's all that type of shit right there. The message don't be wrong. You look at the messenger, and the messenger is just as foul as you is. They just as fucked up as you is, and you willing to listen to them, you willing to donate to them, and they just as fucked up or worse than you are. And you don't have a problem donating to these motherfuckers that's fucking you up on purpose. You don't have a problem donating to these motherfuckers that's fucking you up on purpose. It's condescending you on wild goose chases on how to get women. When the truth of the matter is they getting the women by paying for them. Or simping for them. Come on, man. When I talk about this type of shit, I tell the motherfucker that, bro, when I was a teenager, yeah, I went to a plenty strip club buying pussy. I ain't gonna lie to a motherfucker. I didn't have nothing but a couple of dollars in my motherfucking pocket. I had a few girlfriends, my whole teenager. I had a couple of chicks I claimed to be my girlfriend. They ain't want to fuck all the motherfucking time, and I wanted to. And when I wanted to fuck and they ain't want to fuck, but because their parents was at the house or they were too far out and shit like that, guess what I did? I went to the strip club. I spent my $50 on some pussy for 3 songs. I did that shit. So when I sit up here and tell a motherfucker, bruh, You're gonna pay for some motherfucking pussy whether you like it or not. I'm telling your motherfucking ass the truth. What it is, you just got a random ass chick or somebody you trying to marry and be in the long term with, you're gonna spend some motherfucking money, bro. However you want to slice that shit up, you're gonna spend some money. Cause it's amazing how niggas be telling you they're not gonna spend no money on no random ass hoe, but if she the love of their life, they willing to sacrifice the to make sure she don't do shit. So I just boiled it down to the simplest thing, like you gonna spend some money, bro. However you want to look at it, you gonna spend that paper. It is what it is. Whether you going to get a random and buy her a McDouble out of McDonald's, bro, you spend $2. $2. If that's all you did about her McDouble and she gave you the whole world for that McDouble, you spend $2. That's how much her pussy was worth. That's how much her body was worth for that night, $2. If you want to take this motherfucker to a coffee date, to Starbucks or some shit like that, and you get a cup of coffee, she get a cup of coffee, excuse me, she get a pastry, you get a pastry, whatever the case may be, whatever that total amount to, and you get a piece of ass after all that type of shit, that's how much her body was worth. If you take her to the 5-star restaurant and buy the appetizers and the soup and the salad and the drinks and dessert and the entree and all that type of shit, and you get some ass at the end of the night, that's how much that pussy was worth. It is what it is. There's no way around that shit. It is what it is. You got motherfuckers telling y'all to do this, that, and the third. And again, I ain't got no problem with the message. Because I tell a nigga right now, bro, if you not finna spend no money, you not finna spend no money. Stand on your square. I ain't got no problem with it. Stand on your square if you ain't finna spend no motherfucking money. I said, but you gonna have a hard time getting a bitch. You gonna have a hard time getting a bitch. Not just the one you want, any bitch. Any woman. You gonna have a hard time getting if you talking about you ain't spending no money. I'm like, all right, bro. I ain't gonna tell you that you wrong. I'm just gonna tell you it's gonna be difficult. It's gonna be difficult. At least I'm gonna keep it 100 with you guys. I ain't gonna sit up here and tell you you gonna get the bitch you want if you stand on your square. I'm gonna tell you, nah, bro, that's gonna be a hard sale. That's a hard sale if you don't do something. That's a hard sale to sit up here. You gonna do this, that, and the third, and a woman just gonna flock to you because of your money, because of your swag, your body, and all that type of shit. Bruh, truth of the matter is, man, out of 10 females, 2 of them gonna do that shit. 2 of them gonna run to you just because of your car. 2 of them gonna run to you just because of your body. 2 of them gonna run to you just because of your money. 2 out of 10. 2 out of 10, 200%. And then you want to take that 200% and make it seem like it's 80%. That the majority of the females that do that shit is a majority. No, it's not. That's not the majority. That's what y'all tell motherfuckers, that the majority of women walking around the face of the earth is like these little hoes that run up on you because you got a Lamborghini. That ain't true, bro. That ain't true. Them the hoes you attracting. But you have to understand this, is that you had to build yourself up to look like that in order to get bitches. You wasn't getting bitches before you had the Lamborghini. You were getting bitches because of your Lamborghini. And see, real niggas know that. That's why niggas like me be calling them niggas fake as fuck, because we already know the game. It's like, nigga, you wasn't getting no hoes before you got that money. You were getting them hoes after you got the money. Niggas that get hoes before the money, the Pookies and the Ray Ray, the ones that y'all always complain about, we know how to get hoes without breaking our motherfucking self. We already know if I want to take a female on a date, I'm going to take a female on a date, but I ain't finna go to no motherfucking Ruth Chris to take her on no first date. We know that shit. We already know we gonna have to spend a little money to get a little honey. We know that. We know that. That's why the Pookies and Ray Ray don't have the problem with women. And if we did have a problem, the biggest problem we have is that we might be in 50-50 relationships. We might have to argue more, all that extra shit. We might have to do it more than you high value ass niggas. But we know how to deal with females too, though. We already know, yeah, I might have to argue with your motherfucking ass. Okay, that's part of the game. It might be days we don't talk. That's part of the game. It might be days we don't have sex. That's part of the game. We know this. But the part of the game y'all trying to tell niggas is that I got to have it my way or no way, and these motherfuckers having more problems than solutions. They ain't getting nowhere with these women. Nowhere. Because they standing on their square and they let so much information, so much truth in their head that they can't even play dumb for a few minutes to get a little box. And it's y'all niggas' fault. It's you niggas' fault that sitting out here doing this false promotion. And it's you niggas' fault that believe in that shit and donate to them. It's y'all fault. Them niggas that I put in them two categories is y'all motherfucking fault. The ones that spitting that real shit, but you a fake ass nigga. That's just like Rick Ross. Rick Ross, when Rick Ross hit the scene, Rick Ross could spit, and he still spit. He just didn't get older. He ain't on that push it to the limit type shit no more. He done got older. When he put out shit now, more grown up. I still listen to Rick Ross. But when Officer Ricky hit the scene, when motherfucking pictures of him being a CEO was circulating and shit like that, he lost a little credit with the streets. He lost some credit because he was a CEO. Now, this is what I was thinking the whole time. It's like, nigga, I stay in Memphis. The motherfuckers on the police force crooked. They just hide them behind their badge, but they just as crooked because when they get caught up, they get caught up. They get caught up for the same shit a street nigga get caught up on. So even though Officer Ricky pictures was circulating and shit like that and 50 was having a good time with that motherfucker shit, I feel you. But at the same motherfucking time, I know police officers that just as dirty as the street niggas. His whole credit, everything he talked about got put in, his credentials got put up. Like, is he really talking about what he talking about? Now, I don't remember word for word what he said, but the truth of the matter is, the lyrics he was spitting, you can see that shit if you living in one of them cities where that type of shit go on all the motherfucking time. In Miami, I could believe that shit he's saying because that shit go on all the motherfucking time. In Memphis, if a nigga spit that shit that I see every motherfucking day, whether in person or whether on the news, and he painting that picture, nigga, I know. I see this shit. I see this shit. Atlanta, Dallas, LA, wherever the case may be. If you could paint the picture of what's being shown, I could believe you, whether you did that shit or not. I could believe you because I see this shit my goddamn self. So what the message is saying is the message is right. Now, how much of that life you really living, that's another question. And if you keep getting exposed over and over again by motherfuckers left and right, that you're not really living that life that you say you living, it can be in question. Show me something. Show me that you living that life that you preaching. So I won't put this shit in the question when I hear somebody put your ass in question. Cause this one right here, CEO Fresh, bro, that was boo-boo game. You gonna sit up here, and not to mention, you sit up here and gas up a foreign chick. And then gonna say she tried to trap you, bro. She got her own money. Let y'all tell it. She got her own money. Y'all done sit there and said she got her own money. She ain't needing a nigga for shit. So how she trap you? If she got her own money, how she trap you? How she finessed you if she got her own shit? See, they do a lot of hooping and hollering trying to make it seem like what's going on ain't their fault. It's the women's fault. She shouldn't have spread her legs to me. Well, nigga, if you sitting up here gassing up like you gonna be with her forever, and then when you fucking her raw, you ain't pulling out. Is that her fault? Is that her fault? Or is it that your fault? Cause you're just that desperate to get some pussy. You gonna tell this woman anything that she wanna hear just so she can crack her legs open. And then when you get that shit, you gonna keep running into that motherfucker shit, running into that motherfucker shit until something happen. And then when that something happen, your ass gonna like, well, you already should know the game. You should know this. You know, you a pookie. You know better than me and niggas like me. You're a pookie. You just want to hide behind that. Well, you shouldn't have babies by guys all random like. If you're gonna have a baby with somebody, you need to be with somebody you love and committed to. And and the whole time you sitting her telling her the same shit. Yeah, I want to be committed to you. I want to love you. Ooh, our kids gonna be beautiful. Then she come up pregnant. I don't want to have kids. I'm not ready for kids. Which one is it? Is you want to be a family man or you just want some pussy? Was you telling that woman all that type of shit because you really meant it or you just want what between her legs? And if it's the latter, you just want some pussy, then you're no better than niggas that been running that type of game since middle school. You just learned how to run in that. If you want to be a family man, you want to really do something with that woman, then guess what? Do her right. But you can't because you got 4 other motherfuckers you got to see if they pregnant. Reckless motherfucker behavior from nigga this practice, nothing but traditional shit. Yup. But anyway, I just had to come up here for something quick, you know what I'm saying? Not too much. Gotta get right back into it. And like I said, I've been sick. But anyway, I'm gonna holler at y'all good people later.